Okay, so I just played my first Shadow Mirror where this PTP deck felt truly invincible. Like, actually unbeatable. Um, and I just kind of wanted to share that because after coming back to the game, it's like it's been I got this deck from Auto Aim and he was so convinced that it's super strong and everybody I've played with or against is like you're actually trolling for playing this. But this game right here is I think the first one where I truly solidified the fact like that I just really love this deck. Early game is like it's whatever for both of us. Um, he doesn't get his amulet down turn two. I don't get my Bane up for the turn five swing, but and my Milteo is pretty weak, but I didn't need any of that. Like right here, I can kind of just do whatever, because he hasn't done anything big. And as long as he hasn't done anything big, I don't need a big response. I just need to conserve my cards best I can. So here I want to, try to kind of set up for a Milteo turn, but I also want to generate as many shadows as possible. Um, so I do I do waste a board space, which is a mistake, but it ends up not hurting me because I have exactly the amount of followers I need, and I'm not a shadow short or anything. If anything, I lose one damage face, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, no, pretty straightforward here. And then I use Milteo. Definitely a misplay, but definitely not as big of a misplay as it could have been. Um, I do away with the legendary skeleton in hopes of being able to pull him, but I get two foxes, so eh, it's whatever. It's whatever. So right here, like I'm not behind, and I am on pace to get a full effect Nightmare Devourer. So that's really all I care about at this point right here. Is that I can actually set up a decent Nightmare Devourer. Because right here he's gonna whip out the Wind God, he's gonna summon a board. Actually he doesn't summon a Wind God. So yeah, all I need to be able to at this point is just to go even. I don't even need to go even. I can play a little bit from behind because I have a lot of healing. But yeah, after these trades, I go up to 16 shadows. And right here, I don't need to get rid of his entire board because he's not killing me. So I can actually just play this turn relatively conservatively. And because I actually pull the Wind God, the Nightmare Devourer is weaker. So just going for a slower play, but also getting more shadows, getting some draw. And the more shadows we get, the faster we can activate Grimoire, the more last words we proc, the faster we can activate Thought, and we set up board for Wind God. That's the thing. Again, like, I can take 7 damage face. I literally do not care. Because I have healing and he does not. He fatal orders a he who once rocked. And again, that's like, every single time he uses that to trade, I'm happy. Um, every single time he wastes his KO potential to trade with me, I'm happy. Because I can play better in board than he ever could dream of. So this turn, actually, because I didn't spend any shadows, I activate Grimoire, and that is huge. This is the turn where the game swings. Before we had gone even, this is where the game is just blown into my favor. It's unfortunate that the board is so filled that we don't play more Nightmare Devourers, but I don't need any more. Like, I actually do not need any more. This is nuts. Um, So we get rid of all the Nightmare Devourers so we can actually play the Sarcophagus Red. Evo that into the 4-1. Proc the Amulet. Get the followers and set up a Wind God board. And at this point, he has nothing to deal with board. Um, the only thing he can do now is just summon and trade followers. And again, have to spend Fatal Order in order to trade. rather than to actually proc his game plan. And so like the Fatal Order, if there's one thing it does, it helps you build a board, and that's really good. I'm surprised he goes face with that rather than hit into Wind God, but you know, you do you, especially because he wastes that Lich. So again, we still have proc for the Wind God. At this point we're just trading. Here we activate Thought. So Thought gets the pings going. This is where we start doing damage. I kind of misplayed a little bit here on killing Thought instead of Wind God and overdrawing the Nightmare Devourer, but it ended up working out because I can just do Pudding and eat away that one. And this is where Grimmer really shines, because Legendary Skeleton, look at my play points, look at my play points. Ah, man, I'm out of play points. Wait, why is my card shining? 8/8. Amazing. it's like my turn just begun. Feels good, man. That's so brutal. At this point, I think that the game is just so free that I don't need a brain to win. At this point, the game is like I can play anything, and the game is just it's just over. So I just played Milteo to be like, yeah, this is the card that's gonna give me the biggest Wind God board. And that's pretty much it. Like, here, he plays a Wind God, or Milteo, because he's like, yes, I destroyed all of his followers, haha, I got him. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm at 46 shadows. I have Thought active. I didn't need PTP to win here, but I was like, you know what? I gotta do it, right? Because then the amulets pop and the amulets deal damage as well. Oh man, it's so brutal. It's so brutal. And like I can play Legendary Skeleton, and you know what? I have one play point left. I can't play PTP here. Oh wait, I get my play points back. I think this is the single most brutal match that I've ever played. Not just as Shadow, but just in the mirror in general. I just wanted to share that.